DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and Charlamagne the God.
They're listening to The Breakfast Club.
Thank y'all for being like culture leaders.
You guys are family.
The Breakfast Club is where people get their information on the topics, on the artists, and everything like that. I'm running like that.
You guys were nice. Everybody got me all nervous. Like you guys. Let's not go on.
You're locked into the world's most dangerous morning show.
More dangerous than the Roques.
If you want a Breakfast Club, you ain't gonna bring it 120. You might as well not come up here.
Oh my Jesus, this what y'all do up here?
That's right. Get up out the beds and listen to the greatest show on earth.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday.
Yes, it's Thursday. Good morning. The weekend is almost here.
Man, it is here.
It is
if you
here.
want it to be. You can. Thursday can be your weekend. It can be the start of your weekend if you want it to be.
Yes. Well, how you feeling? How you feeling, Jess?
I'm so tired.
You
Pregnant.
tired? Mm-hmm. You look tired this morning. Did you sleep last night?
No, I got out to like 3 o'clock.
Wow. What were you doing?
I went to Baltimore to get my hair done.
You went to Baltimore to get your hair done and
Absolutely.
came back?
Because I'm a loyal clown.
So why'd you just
You're a
go
loyal
tomorrow?
clown. She said she's a loyal clown.
So going here, one of the producers was like, you know, there's mad places up here that you could have went to get. I know, but I'm loyal. And I'm a clown for trying to do
Why'd you go Friday tomorrow?
I'm not off. I got Louisville, Kentucky this weekend.
Oh, so you got to get your hair done for the weekend?
Yes. I couldn't go on stage with no bob. That's too girly.
Oh.
I'm already pregnant. Jesus.
That's too girly.
Yeah, yo, I got to be a real igga on the stage, yo. I can't. I'm different on the stage.
Okay. All right.
I keep telling her act like a girl for once. What you got, the full locks?
Yeah, I got the full lock show.
You could have definitely got them done in New York City somewhere.
Loyal.
I don't know them people, y'all. Y'all know that.
Ask questions.
But that's how people feel about their barbers. You're just not going to go to any barber.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know, so it's the same thing.
But I don't really understand why bald people don't go. Like, Charlamagne, how you know? Like, I mean, how you can't go to somebody else to get a bald head? Like, a bald is a bald.
Well, because you know, you have a synergy with your barber. Like, you know, I don't just like my barber as a barber. I like my barber as a person. Salute to my guy Ty. Right. So like, I like to go in there and we talk and we build and we watching stuff on YouTube while the haircut is happening. You know, going to the barbershop for a man is not just, you know, and I'm sure it's the same for women. It's not just. It's not just a going to get a haircut, you know. It's a conversation with your people.
I got you. No, I understand. I'm just like how many ways can you skin a cat? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do. I get you now. It's deeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
But I had to go back to my girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
now you're suffering for it this morning.
You're tired, but it looks dope though.
Yes, thank you so much. I ain't even put on no lashes. Y'all know I'm tired. So I had to put on my glasses. Shout out to Messy Vision.
He tell you it look dope after telling you that you look tired.
I know.
You look tired.
No, her hair looks dope.
You got bags under your eyes. You look sleepy.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said she looks tired, but her hair looks dope.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Ain't nothing worse than somebody telling you that you look tired when you know you're not tired. So he's like, damn.
Yeah,
you know,
or when you walk up and somebody like, oh my God, what's wrong? You like, nothing, man, have a great day. Damn.
Nah, but we've been working with Jess for the last couple of months, and Jess comes in a certain way. She's usually happy, excited.
Yes.
She gives everybody a hug. Today, Jess ain't speak to nobody. She just sat down. I'm like, that's not the usual, Jess. So Jess is tired. Jesus, she's pregnant. Give us some
And she's
slack.
also pregnant.
Yes.
How many months pregnant? How many months pregnant are you now, Jess?
Officially 6 months now, y'all.
Damn.
Yes, I know. 3 more months to go. This time is flying.
I just have a question.
What?
We were supposed to do a welcome to the Breakfast Club New York party. Are we doing it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. They keep moving it because y'all two schedules. Y'all be
Man, we
so
ain't got
busy.
time for that. We just jump into the baby shower.
we just
We just jump into the baby shower.
Straight to the baby shower.
Yo, y'all are on vacation, my baby shower. Y'all don't just say y'all just want to do radio and that's it with me. Like this.
That is, you know I love you, girl.
That's not true.
Cut it out.
What you need? You start buying stuff yet or not yet?
Huh?
For the baby.
Well, I need everything, yo. Everything. I'm broke. Everything, yo.
All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Kim Fields, actress Kim Fields, will be joining us. You know
The
her
legend.
from Facts of Life. You know her from Living Single, and now The Upshore.
Yes.
So we'll be talking to Kim Fields, and we got front page news. We got to talk Ryan Garcia. Did he cheat? We'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now with some quick sports, the Celtics beat the Heat yesterday, 118-84, sent the Heat home.
They beat the hell out of the Heat. The Heat might as well not have shown up.
Yeah, they beat them by, I think, 34. And last night, the Mavericks beat the Clippers 123-93. They lead that series 3-2. The Knicks play tonight at 9 p.m. Now we got to discuss Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. It was called Osterin. Now, boxers get checked, or tested, I should say, before the fight and after the fight. Now, my question is this. If he tested positive before and after the fight, why did they allow him to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of testing a person before the fight and still letting them fight, especially if the results don't come back until after the fight. What's the point? I done got in the ring and beat the hell out of somebody.
Right.
What's the point?
Right. And like you said, if it is steroids, if it gives you an edge or makes you stronger, somebody could really get hurt. Now, Devin Haney, who he fought, said this: Ryan owes the fans an apology. And by his recent tweet, he still thinks this is a joke. We put our lives on the line to entertain people for a living. You don't play boxing. This puts the fight in a completely different light. Despite the disadvantage, I still fought on my shield and got back up. People die in this sport. This isn't a joking matter. Now, Ryan Garcia said this after the fight.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with a victory and then they post this, Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha.
Yeah, it's a part of me, just a small part of me, that doesn't believe this story totally. I feel like there's something missing from this story. It just doesn't seem right, because like we said, if he tested positive beforehand, why would they still let him get in the ring? Yeah. That makes no sense to me.
Right. People are thinking that they're just trying to take the win over him, or they're saying that he didn't. But like I said, it doesn't make sense. And now let me ask you a question. Everybody who bet on the fight, who gambled on the fight, who won or lost, what does that mean for them? Because you really didn't lose if he used if allegedly, and they're saying allegedly, if he allegedly used this and you lost this fight, what does that happen? What does that mean for you?
I mean, nothing. Because, the fight will probably end up, if it's true and this holds up, the fight will just get marked a no contest. Like, you can't get into the whole hypothetical, the only reason he won was because he tested positive for PEDs. Like, nobody, you can't even, how do you even measure that? You can't. You can't. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it just gets marked a no contest, and I don't know what happens after that. He'll probably get fined or something.
Well, Ryan Garcia posted last night, I'm gonna find out who paid who to create this lie. Now I'm gonna release everyone's ish. It's time to expose the real snakes.
Okay.
He might be right, man. Just something about this don't seem right. Like, maybe somebody from the boxing world got to explain it to me. Somebody from the boxing world got to explain it to me. If a person tests positive before a fight, why are they still allowed to get in the ring? Yeah. And what is the point? I don't, and if the results don't come back till after the fight, what's the point of testing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Now they're saying that Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample be tested. The A sample also screened positive for 19 norengestrone. I don't know what that means, but they say unconfirmed. So he has 10 days, I guess, to put his B sample in, and then they can decide what happens from there. But
honestly, Mexican community, I think they're just trying to ruin y'all Cinco de Mayo. I know Canelo fights this weekend, you know what I mean? But I really think they just trying to put a little damper on y'all Cinco de Mayo just a little bit.
Jesus.
I really do. I saw Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez going at it yesterday. It's been a bad 36 hours for Mexicans.
Jess?
I don't have nothing to say. I'm black. Y'all are trying it so
But your
bad.
baby daddy is...
he's Blaxican. I don't know. I'm at to talk to him and see how he feel, but that's it. Over here, we good.
All right, and that is front page news. Now get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up!
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Envy?
What's up? What's your name, brother?
Gerard from North Carolina, man.
Gerard, what up, man? Get it off your chest.
Hey, Why you always hit on the Cowboys, Envy?
Because I'm a Giants fan.
Charlamagne, what's up, King?
Peace, King. How you doing, brother?
Jess, how you doing, beautiful?
I'm good, baby. Good morning.
Hey, Envy, I still love you, though, man, even though you're a Cowboy hater.
Hey, but
Super Bowl this year, remember that, all right?
You say that
you
every
already
year.
know.
And since you're from North Carolina, how come you're not a Panthers fan, man?
Nah, man, nah.
See, how old are you, my brother?
37.
Okay, I was born in 1978, so I'm 45. People don't understand, growing up in the Carolinas, South Carolina, or North Carolina, we didn't have no football teams. And so most people that we knew were either, my daddy was a Dallas Cowboy fan. There's a lot of 49ers fans and Steelers fans as well in the Carolinas. So the Panthers didn't come around till later.
The Panthers came around in, I think, 93, established.
That's
93,
right.
30 years ago.
So I'm already married to Cowboys by then.
There you go, man. My daddy told me when they were playing the Steelers in the Super Bowl, man, you got to pull for the Cowboys and nobody else.
That's right.
Y'all been abused your whole life, man.
Finals, man.
Have a good one.
First of all, we were not abused our whole lives. And the reason we weren't abused our whole lives because in the 90s we dominated, sir.
Yes, but you ought to remember the 90s.
And there's also an AI generator that picked the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl in 2028. I just want to throw that out.
Cowboys ain't winning. Stop that shit.
And don't come in here with that negative energy this morning.
Hey, who's this?
You're right.
Hey, Tony.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's lit.
Hey, Tony.
I got one thing. Jess,
Yes.
my sister, she has a shop in Brooklyn. I just sent her page to you on IG.
Okay, thank you.
And she does all the styles you want. She's a SAG after. I think that's how you pronounce it. She, you know, she's a part of the Actors Union and all that. So she actually works with celebrities and does their hair and stuff. So I sent her page to you on Instagram. It's Hair Anonymous.
Thank you, Hair Anonymous. Thank you so much.
Hair Anonymous.
Hair Anonymous. Got you.
Yeah, it's on. I sent it to your DM, so just check it out. That way you ain't got to be driving. You too pregnant to be going back and forth like that, dog.
I know. I ain't drive. I had car service, but you're right. You're still right because I need all my rest I can get.
That's right.
Yeah. Stop that hood book of stuff, man. Y'all have a blessed morning.
Stop that hood book of stuff now.
I didn't even go in the hood to get my head done.
Stop that hood book of stuff.
I didn't go there, yo.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Envy, you know the vibes is Mello. What's the word, gang?
Mello, what's poppin', Mello?
What's up, Uncle Stella? How you feeling?
Peace, Mello.
Yo, Jess, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna get you a BMW and tell you it stands for Be My Wife.
Oh, that was so
you know
sweet.
The vibe. All right, so listen. Hear me out. I need everybody to understand that this is not a toxic summer. Like, shout out to Cash Cobain and Fisher. You know, I know that song is going crazy.
Yep.
But can we let them know that real love is, like, still in?
Of course.
They young boys, though, Mello. They don't know no better. They young.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, Cash Cobain, he make music for boys who, like, F with their homegirls, like, on that type of level, gangster. But, like, respectfully, this is a lovely summer. I'm not gonna hold you. Summer love, there's nothing better than that. And I feel like we should really tap into that for the one time.
You right, but somebody ain't started yet, but you're right. But, you know, I'm with you. Summer love is amazing.
Yeah, summer love is absolutely amazing. Unless you're Charlamagne, because Charlamagne, you definitely built like a toxic stud. Like, I never forget that.
Oh my God.
I'm not built like a toxic stud.
You kinda are.
And by the way, everybody deserves love except for toxic studs. Always remember that.
Oh my goodness.
No, Charlamagne, you deserve love too. We're not gonna do that. But
I am in love.
Yeah, you in love with every male caller that call here. You in love with me. You in love with Trav. You in love with Envy. I'm tired of it.
That's just not true, Mello. I don't know why you out here just saying these type of things. Like, why?
There's proof. Listen to the call yesterday. You flirted with bro yesterday.
I ain't even bring up nothing this morning. You brought up penis first thing this morning. You put penis on the menu.
No. First off, the first time we heard the word penis, it came out of your mouth today. I just want you to know that.
The first time I ever seen a penis, there was one in your mouth.
All right.
Okay?
Oh, my God. All right. Crazy. Mello was right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Wake it up. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name, mama?
Hey, this is Shalita.
Hey, Shalita.
Hey, Shalina.
It's Shalita with a T.
Oh, sorry, Shalisha with a T.
What's up, girl?
Not Shalisha, Shalita.
Oh, Shalita.
Yes.
Well, ain't nobody tell your parents to try to be fancy.
Miss Jess Hilarious. I know how much you like Chris Brown, and I'm a Chris Brown fan as well. So I got some tickets, and I'm sitting on the second at the Atlanta show on July 14th, and I wanted to invite you with me.
Okay, you said you're sitting on the second row in Atlanta, July 13th?
Yes.
Okay, because I got tickets for Brooklyn, June 17th, but I can still go with you. Okay, you flying me down there, too?
I can.
Oh, my God.
Oh, y'all crazy.
First of all, on July 14th, you're going to be 8 months pregnant.
That's right.
Oh my
You
God.
ain't going nowhere.
No flight. Nothing.
Girl, they be trying to stop my shine up here.
I'm sorry.
You're going to be 8 months pregnant. You're not going nowhere July 14th.
Our sister can't come out and play with you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
She has homework to do.
Well, look, let me say this. On the off chance that Chris Brown is actually listening right now, I would love to do a meet and greet. I don't have social media, but you can email me at Lita Natrice.
All right.
1992.
All right.
Don't hang up on me.
Why are you mad at her for shooting her shot? It might work.
All right.
It's Lita Natrice 1992 at gmail.com.
Good luck.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
hope Chris hears this.
He does. He's been listening since I've been working here, so we good.
Oh, yeah. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Pam.
Hey, good morning. Get it off your chest.
I've been on here in a long time. I'm so excited. Okay, first of all, I want to say congratulations. The energy in the room is amazing. With Jess Hilarious adding that special topping. Oh, my God. I love you, Jess.
Thank you, boo.
So, I do have a question for you, Jess. Congratulations on your baby. Congratulations on working on the Breakfast Club. It's amazing. I love this show.
Thank you.
And I love you too, DJ Emmy and Charlamagne. But I do have a question, Jess. How do you deal with narcissistic people? Because you do so good.
I don't.
Trying to say about me and Charlamagne?
I don't. I don't deal with narcissistic people, babe. You have to choose to deal with.
But no, you know how to handle them very well.
You said I know how to do what very well?
You know how to handle narcissistic people very well, and I want to know how did you learn how to deal with them, because it's a lot dealing with them. I'm not saying your coworker. But
just people in general. You saying?
No, how do you deal with narcissistic people, because you do such a great job handling it?
I don't know. I just be myself. I peep it, but I don't know. I just be myself, babe. But there's really no straightforward answer to that. I deal with people accordingly to how I see them and how they show me who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. I'm telling you, because Charlamagne is very nasty. Not being funny, I love you to life, but you are. The way you just always attacking kind of sort of DJ Envy, and DJ Envy just be like,
that don't make me a narcissist. I think yeah. No, I'm not. I go to therapy once a week. I'm not a narcissist. I think y'all need to stop throwing around buzzwords just because they're trending on social media.
Babe, I love you, but you are.
No, I'm not. But I will give you a great book. I'll recommend you a great book.
Oh my God.
I recommend you a great book.
How do you deal with it?
Oh, that is narcissistic behavior. He said, "I'm gonna give you a book now." Don't.
No, I said I will. I told her I will recommend her a great book. There's a great book called 5 Types of People Who Can Ruin Your Life, Identifying and Dealing with Narcissists, Sociopaths, and Other High Conflict Personalities. And in the book, it tells you the only way to deal with high conflict people is to not to deal with them.
Kim,
literally.
Kim, I just think he's a light-skinned hater.
Right.
He don't like light-skinned brothers. That's what I think it is.
So, Jess, how do you do it? That's what I really want to know. Like, Jess, how do you do it?
You gotta read the book. It's in chapter 3, I believe.
No, but seriously, the only way to deal with high conflict personalities is to not deal with them. That's the only way to deal with them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. And shout out to Nakia. Today is Nakia's 29th birthday. We didn't get to you, Nakia, but I just wanted to shout you out anyway. Happy birthday,
That's
Nakia.
What's up, girl?
We got Jess with the Mess coming up.
Yes, Benzino said R. Kelly deserves a second chance.
Oh, boy. All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, Jess don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Benzino think people deserve a second chance. He had sat down and did an interview with the We in Miami podcast, and he had an interesting take on second chances, specifically when it comes to R. Kelly.
Do you think we should give R. Kelly a second chance? Everybody deserves a second chance. I know that Elvis, a lot of motherfuckers 14, 15. I know with young girls, to keep it 100, right? I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if a does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table.
Absolutely
does that make it right?
not.
If it's legal, does it make it right if a dates a 16-year-old?
Makes it very wrong. I
Ladies?
don't agree.
No, it's gross.
All right. So, but it's legal in America. Right. So why the is R. Kelly doing all this time? And because you know why? Because they're 14 and 2 years younger.
Now, a lot of comments were saying like, what America he live in? And what? No, it's not. See, but it's not a federal law. Actually, it varies by state. And Benzino is from Boston. And so the legal age of consent there is 16.
In Jersey, 16.
In Jersey, 16. In New York, it's 17. I'm Jess with the mess and the damn.
Sorry.
All right. And in my state, Maryland, is 16, just to name a few. So y'all look it up. That is crazy.
You know what else though? You know, the reality is R. Kelly got more than a few chances. I think people need to go look at the history. Like, I mean, he back in 2001, he was sued by an intern for an indecent sexual relationship. Then in 2002, you know, a woman said he impregnated her when she was underage and then forced her to have an abortion. And 2002 again, he got charged with 21 counts of child sexual abuse. And he got, you know, arrested after that because there was video of underage girls at one of his houses, I think in Florida. But those charges were dropped because the judge said the police lacked sufficient evidence to justify a charge. So R. Kelly had plenty of chances to change his behavior and deal with that sickness that exists within him, but he didn't. So now he's dealing with the consequences of those actions.
I do believe some people deserve second chances, but some don't. And I feel like in his case, if all these things are proven to be true, hell no.
Yeah,
he had several of them. I'm saying he already had several chances, is what I'm saying. He had several chances in the music industry. He had several chances, you know, when it comes to the law, you know. So he's had several chances.
And after that interview with Benzino, Coyle Ray hopped on X to clarify some things about her and her father's relationship. She said, I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he got going on. I don't respect his decisions, and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him. Well, that's hard because he looked just like you. You just have a neck. And then she said, sharing the same DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family. Okay, Kendrick. But yeah, that's what she feel like makes them family. So
I swear that would hurt me more than anything.
Me so bad as a father.
Absolutely, as a father.
As a father of 4 daughters, if your daughter was talking about you like that and didn't want nothing to do with you, that would. My God.
Not just daughters, just as a father. I got 4 daughters and 2 sons, but if my kids ever felt that way, I would feel like a failure more than anything else that they feel like that about towards their pops.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about them little boys.
We know,
but I know how I would feel with them girls.
Yeah, and we've seen Benzino get emotional over something that his daughter has said before like that. So yeah, I know it hurts him.
Gotta hurt.
Yeah. Woman goes viral for the way she dodged bullets. A woman in Alabama is going viral for her interview that she did with WTVY. Here we have the news report.
I'm walking to the car, and I got my baby with me. We already heard a few gunshot rounds, but I ain't think nothing of it. Nobody didn't hear no screaming. So I'm getting to the car. I hear fire, 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 fire. At least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking. Doing little Kim, trying to get my baby in the car. Then I throw my baby in the back seat. And we just sped off. Next thing you know, a driver was driving past. I couldn't identify the vehicle, but Lord, I hope they catch him, Lord.
Drop on the clues bomb for that sister.
Absolutely.
I understood everything she said.
The crazy
black
thing
people.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jim.
No, the crazy thing is she gave all that detail about what happened, but ain't know nothing about the shooter. Nothing about the shooter.
Couldn't describe that car.
I can't describe that car.
Couldn't describe that car.
Still not gonna snitch. I can't describe that car.
Yo, that was hilarious.
But she might be right though. I mean, if you go through all of that trauma and you ducking and dodging bullets, you ain't really got time to be seeing what the car look like.
Bro, she said she heard 4 gunshots, but she ain't hear screaming, so she ain't know. She was like, this everyday thing. But then when she started hearing the screaming, that's when she got to her little Kim.
That's right.
Through that baby in the back.
That's right. Listen, but black people are so naturally funny, man. Like we the most unserious people without even trying.
Because that was a serious situation, yo.
But we
to
do.
the car, and I got my baby with me. We already heard a few gunshot rounds, but I ain't think nothing of it. Nobody didn't hear no screaming. So I'm getting to the car. I hear fire, 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 fire. At least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim, trying to get my baby in the car, and I throw my baby in the back seat, and we just sped off. Next thing you know, a driver was driving past. I couldn't identify the vehicle, but Lord, I hope they catch him, Lord.
we deal with so much trauma that we not even tripping about nothing. Just another ghetto day in America, man.
And she said, I heard a couple gunshots. I ain't think nothing of it. You walking with your baby.
Your baby.
You ain't think nothing of it.
No screaming. There was no screaming.
No.
So.
And if y'all watch the video, she got mad stealth, chest out, Superman ready. Like she looked like a bullet to bounce off her ass, for real. Like,
but you got to understand what she's saying. She's saying she didn't hear no screaming. So if she didn't hear no screaming, that means that those bullets aren't nowhere near her. They're not in her direction. But when she start hearing the screaming, that means that these bullets might be near her in her vicinity. So I got to get my little Kim on.
Yo, that is hilarious. That made my night last night when I seen that. I was dying.
That was hilarious. But yeah, that's Jess With The Mess for the first hour, huh? That's Jess With The Mess for the first hour. You sitting there thinking about the damn video.
Oh man, it's just classic. All right, thank you, Jess. When we come back, we got front page news. We got to tell you about what's going on these campuses. I know we talk about it every day, but every day there's more and more and more and more protests. People are mad about people hanging flags. We'll discuss when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now in sports, all right, a lot of sports news. The Mavericks beat the Clippers 123-93, and the Celtics beat the Heat 118-84. All right, now Boston wins that series 4-1. Yesterday, we also, earlier today, we tell you about Ryan Garcia tested positive for PED before the Haney fight. They say he tested positive before the fight and after the fight, and he denies cheating.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid in my life. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha.
I really hope somebody in the boxing world explains this to us before the day is over, because I just don't understand the point of testing a person before the fight, them testing positive before the fight, and still letting them fight. And if the results don't come back until after the fight, then what's the point? So it's a part of me that tends to believe, this story isn't all the way accurate, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and just quickly, Ryan said, David Haney responded and said, Ryan owes the fans an apology, and by his recent tweet, he still thinks this is a joke. We put our lives on the line to entertain people for a living. You don't play boxing. This puts the fight in a completely different light. Despite the disadvantage, I still fought my shield and got back up. People die in this sport. This isn't a joking matter. So, like you said, I'm with Charlamagne. I would love to understand how you test before, and then if he did test positive, why not stop the fight immediately? I don't know.
Makes no sense, because if I get to Devin Haney's point, this is a blood sport, and they do put their lives on the line. So why would you put somebody in the ring with such an advantage that they could possibly really hurt someone? That makes no sense to me. There's a lot. If they did that, there's a lot of people liable for that, other than just Ryan Garcia.
That's right. Now, also, there's another big fight this week in Canelo Alvarez, and there has been a huge, of course, I would say, dislike between Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya, one of the promoters for the fight. Now, recently, let's just go through some of the history. Canelo Alvarez was on the Breakfast Club, and this is what he said about Oscar De La Hoya and his feelings towards him.
You think Oscar De La Hoya is a good person?
If you see everything what he's doing, I think we are the only fighter we stay with them when everybody left him, right? Because I'm loyal, and I treat everybody like a family, and I do the same thing with Golden Boy, but I think he's not that kind of person.
You don't have no loyalty to that?
I don't know if he's a good person or not, but I think he's not. He knows the person what he showed.
You think it's just all business with him? Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All business.
Now, Oscar de la Hoya was up here a couple of months after that, and he spoke about Canelo Alvarez.
I'm very disappointed with the shit he's talking. You know, I really am. When I was down and out, 6 years ago, he wants to step on my neck and keep me down and talk shit. Like, what's wrong with you? Does he think I'm a bad guy? Yeah, I'm a bad guy to you. I don't like you.
Yeah.
For all the shit you talk to me about, you know, you don't do that. You put a man down and keep him down and talk shit and continue. Come on, dude. So, do I like him? I don't like him as a person. No, I don't.
Dang. You think it could ever be repaired between y'all?
No.
Well,
he's that type of person.
Well, the reason I'm playing these audios because yesterday during the press conference, these two guys seen each other and it exploded. They got into a shouting match. They were cursing each other out in Spanish. I don't know what they were saying, but I just think it was bad. Here's some of it.
I have nothing but respect for Canelo Alvarez as a fighter. His record and abilities speak for themselves. But he has spent much of the last 2 months insulting me rather than promoting this fight. Yes, I have faced a lot of challenges in my life. Yes, I've been to rehab several times. But that doesn't change the fact that Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period. The company you fought under for decades has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it.
Yeah,
well, I can't believe Mexicans are cutting up like this. Okay, between Ryan Garcia and Canelo and Oscar, we might have to cancel Cinco de Mayo.
What?
No, we cannot cancel.
What?
We might have to. No Coronas for nobody. No tequila. No tacos. What is happening? How have we gotten to the point in this country where Mexicans are building walls between themselves? This is insane.
Because of
this is insanity, people.
Because of 3 little Mexicans, you gonna try?
Those aren't just 3 little Mexicans. Those are 3 huge Mexicans.
They are, but they can't.
What do we mean?
Oh my God! It's a fight going on. They gotta sell it, just like Ryan. What Ryan was doing.
No, Oscar and Canelo really don't like each other.
They really don't like each other.
Crazy.
No, they really don't like each other. For whatever reason, they really don't like each other.
He said he had his foot on his neck when he was down.
Damn.
Now, also, we got to jump into these college campuses. Of course, they're still arresting students for protesting. And Eric Adams spoke about why he thought that they had to, in that the outside influence that he believed.
Is sending the police in riot gear the best way to de-escalate what is already a tense situation?
Well, there were 2 operations tonight. One was with CUNY and one was with Columbia University. And once I became aware of the outside agitators who were part of this operation, as Columbia mentioned in their letter and their request with the New York City Police Department, it was clear we had to take appropriate actions. When our intelligence division identified those who were professionals, well-trained, one of them was married to someone that was arrested for terrorism, we knew these children were being exploited and they were in danger and would have been irresponsible not to reply to requests from Columbia University.
Well, there's never a reason to sick militarized law enforcement on college protesters, but I would ask Mayor Adams, how do they know the difference between the bad actors and the college kids? Like, how would the militarized police know that when I go out here, I'm going just to go after the bad actors, who are causing these disruptions and not the college kids? How do they know the difference?
Right. And also yesterday during the press conference, he talked about them putting up other nations' flags and not having the U.S. flag up.
That's our flag, folks. Don't take over our buildings and put another flag up. That may be fine to other people, but it's not to me. My uncle died defending this country. And these men and women put their lives on the line. And it's despicable that schools will allow another country flag to fly in our country. So blame me for being proud to be an American.
Well, the reality is, if it was a flag of Israel, Eric Adams would not care. Eric Adams is saying that because it was a Palestinian flag they put up. He would never say that about a flag of Israel. So I don't believe he truly means that. He means it, but he means a Palestinian flag can't fly in America. He wouldn't say that about a flag of Israel. No.
All right. Well, that is front page news. All right, now when we come back, we're going to kick it with Kim Fields. You know Kim Fields, actress, living single, facts of life, and now the
Legend.
Upshaws legend. And we're going to talk to her when we come back, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
The legendary
Kim Fields, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning. So glad to be here.
How you feeling?
I feel amazing. I feel amazing. How about you guys?
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
All right. Yes, that's where to be.
Another hit TV show, Kim. Season 5 with the Upshaws on
Yes,
Netflix. My God. How does it feel?
Really very surreal, but awesome. And, just loving how everybody loves the Upshaws. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of filming new episodes now while new episodes just dropped. And it's just, the party train keeps on going.
Does it get weird ever because people know you for so many different things? Like this new generation probably knows you from the Upshaws, but don't know you from any of your previous things.
Well, a lot of people, they still do, the whole living single vibe. And I think my favorite way to get recognized now is, yo, ain't you that chick from the Mike Epps show?
Mike Epps show.
That's my favorite. Like, there's no other career highlight but that.
Do you savor this one more? Just because, you're an OG, and when you were young, when you had a lot of those other really hit shows, like this one hit a little different.
Just living single.
Well, thank you. I think this one hits different because of the timing. There's so many shows. There's so much content out there. There's so much noise out there. There's so many platforms. And for us to keep finding our lane and blazing new trails, breaking new ground, finding the audience, finding us and loving us and being so loyal, I think that's honestly what feels different about this one.
Yeah. And you're producing and directing it too, so being on both sides, how's that?
It's fun. I love being able to have a voice for the whole thing. Sometimes when you're acting, you just have your voice for that one piece and then go home. And so to be able to really care about and have a voice that's regarded when you're crafting the entire brand of the show, the storylines, the casting, the this, the that, all the nicks and crannies of it.
Do you have to go out and try out for these parts anymore? As one of those things, but like, nah, they'll call me for a part. I'm too.
I'm Kim Fields, damn it.
Kim Fields, damn it. I'm not doing
too
it.
iconic.
Yeah, too iconic to do that. I'm not doing that.
There is a shift, so I don't necessarily audition, and I haven't for quite some time. Amen. But you get considered. But my thing is, don't just tell me, your name is out there or your name is on the list, because I don't know what people think when they think Kim Fields, especially the industry. And so my thing is, I'm usually having to erase some ghosts. You know what I mean? So that.
What do you mean some ghosts?
Meaning I don't want you to just go, oh yeah, well, Kim Fields, and then your mind thinks of anything from facts of life to, and with the internet, everything. I just posted Miss Butterworth commercial, as a throwback. Living single. You just never know what people's perception is, not just in terms of you, but then your ability to do that character, to be a chameleon. And to me, that's one of the greatest gifts of acting, is to be a chameleon. I don't want to play Kim Fields in something, because then what is that? I'm not acting. Which is why Regine was one of my favorites to play, because she was so not like me. But I'm not in that space of where I go in and audition and things like that. There are times that I'll go in and meet, like a chemistry read, go in and meet casting or producers, director, just so that they see what's up. I guess the best way to describe it.
Most of the times in Hollywood, it's not even about what you do on camera, though. It's how you are off camera. But I don't know, but you've never had that reputation of being like difficult to work with. You never flipped a table in the writer's room, have you?
Yeah, she like, y'all don't know. Hold on. Y'all don't know.
No, because I feel like, number one, I just love our industry. And then in terms of somebody who is into wellness, you treat people with respect, and you should get that reciprocity. There are times when you do have difficult moments, sure, and working on a project, is after a while working like with family, and we all know that family can, be, interesting to navigate. And so there's a certain level of professionalism. There's a certain level of respect. Home training. I mean,
home training.
About it. Home training.
You don't hear that no more.
That's right.
You better act like you got some home training.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
That's right.
Speaking of those shows like Facts of Life and Living Single, how are you with the cast of those shows? Like,
so close.
Yeah.
So close. Yes. Kim Coles and I just had a text and TC. The Living Single cast, along with the show's creator Yvette, we are on a text thread that should really be the reboot. Just this text thread. Just take screenshots of that. But we all are super close. Basically, again, like I said, when you work with people for a stretch of time, even on a movie, that's a month or 6 weeks, 8 weeks, sometimes, 6 months. You really do become like a family. And when I grew up, I started out as a crew baby. So I always loved, that kind of familial concept. So we always keep in touch. I'm always, making sure that I'm doing my part, to stay in touch with people and see what's up.
I've been hearing Queen Erica Alexander talk about a reboot. I don't know how serious it is because she jokes a lot, but she'll she'll be like, yo, send money to the GoFundMe. You know what I mean? Are there really some serious talks happening?
We've been on and off in serious talks, and I think the thing that is the great disruptor, and it's a good problem to have, is nobody's available. I mean, that's a great problem to have. Nobody's sitting around like, y'all remember me? We could do this. It's not the case at all, and so I think that's a really, like I said, it's a good problem to have.
So y'all would have to really
yeah, exactly. And to me, the thing about reboots, you got to be careful with them. I think because the idea is always intriguing, and you want more of something that's familiar to you. But if you get it wrong, you can't just throw these characters back together and be like, what would y'all be doing now?
Yeah.
And so I really applaud people who do it really well because they're taking the time to not just think about what these characters would be doing now, but how to not, like Cobra Kai, they did the damn thing. They really, that was a reboot / reimagining. And so I feel like when you really fine tune it and you're strategic about it, it can be great. But again, the timing.
Do you feel like you have to remind people? I said you said you reposted an old Butterworth commercial. Do sometimes you feel like you got to remind people what you've done because they forget so fast?
Oh no, the internet is marvelous at that.
So maybe I should ask, do you get embarrassed with some of the older stuff?
No, because I know the place that it comes from. I recognize that the characters that I've been able to breathe life into, the shows that I've been a part of, they mean something to people. And not just people of color, not just black women, but they mean something. And so I understand, again, the place that it comes from. So, I don't get mad or upset or embarrassed. It's actually still very surreal, the way that you can do something and it has impact. What you guys do here, and it has impact, and people hold on to some of these gems and won't let them go.
I wanted to ask you, where do you think black people are more impactful nowadays, behind the camera or in front of the camera?
Well, I think it's finally, kind of evened itself out in terms of the amount of storytellers and creatives behind the scenes, so that there are more stories, but we're not just telling black stories either. And so I feel like that's been really significant, but I think that we're evening out in terms of where our impact is. We have more cinematographers, we have more editors, we have more showrunners, more makeup and hair teams. I mean, you have people that are just in all the spaces more now than ever. And so I feel like that's helping to level the playing field so that we're now more of a collective as opposed to just the select actors and actresses that were the chosen ones.
All right, we got more with Kim Fields when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with actress Kim Fields. Now, you started out so young acting, right?
Yes.
And we hear all these stories about childhood actors and actresses. Did you have to go through any of that? Where how did your parents or family make sure that you were safe from all the stuff that we're hearing about from Nickelodeon?
That's Miss Chip Fields' daughter.
I'm Chip's kid. Exactly. And the thing that still gets me to this day, bro, is that she was a single teen mom She ain't know nothing about raising a kid, let alone raising a kid in the industry. But she had the good sense to know, hey, we need to make sure you're kind. She was an actress and always knew to be professional. So she imparted that to me. But she never stopped parenting me. You know, so a lot of the stuff now, just growing up, that's, you know, whether you're in Hollywood or, you know, anywhere else in the world, Hollywood or Harlem, you're still going to have to grow up and deal with all the that comes from just growing up, growing pains. But when you're doing it, you know, in a fishbowl, of course it's different. There's more pressure. But again, I'm Chip's kid. So, you know, it's one of the, I got home training.
Yeah.
I knew better.
You had directed a bunch of episodes of the Kenan and Kel show as well. And I don't know if you saw the Quiet on the Set documentary, but
I did not see it, but I'm aware of it. And I was actually not there during that time. I was after that time, but I don't know if that was your question.
Yeah. How closely did you work with Dan Schneider and
Yeah, like Kenan said, you know, we kind of came after all of that, so we were in a different time frame.
Got it.
Miss Chip Fields, right? Did she like? I don't want to say force. That's not the right word. But did she push you into Hollywood? Then?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. So when Mom was doing Pearl Bailey's Hello Dolly, I would go either to the theater here on Broadway, or I would go to see her on tour. And I loved being behind the scenes. Like, I'm a really shy person, and I was a very shy kid. I was an only child for the longest time, so I wasn't like, watch me, and not at all. I was one of them, you know, sit back in the cut and watch. But I loved seeing what I would come to know as the artisans, right? The people, the crew babies. Well, I mean, I was the crew baby, but the crew. So working and seeing them create the wigs and the makeup and the sets and the this and the costumes and everything. And so that's what I loved about it. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of that. And she would always, once I got started in it, she would always say, well, do you want to do this? Like, every time we would get the call that Facts Life had been picked up, she said, do you still want to do it? Do you still want to act? Do you still want to do this? Again, wow. Because, like, how do you know to do that? So.
Did you ever get out of line and she grabbed the iron and just played?
Listen, she didn't get no iron, but she did backhand me, and I was like, oh, okay.
One of them mama backhands was no joke back in the day. And they used to come out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere. Well, I had warning too, because my mom, from the time she was a little girl, she had a temper, and so if she bit her knuckle,
that means it's coming.
That means you better get the hell out the way. Yeah. And so I saw it, and I was like, but that don't mean me right now. I'm not doing that. And before I knew it, exactly.
Now, I wanted to, you know, since you pick what you want to do, is this something that you've been thinking about that you want to do?
Oh, boy. Absolutely.
And what's
that? I want to do some, and I've been developing with a really great team, some projects in the sci-fi genre. I have an inner mermaid in me that is just dying to come out. I also have an inner explorer in me, so I'm just now starting to have conversations with National Geographic, which
nice.
Man, wait till y'all see me at the top of some glacier, and you know, or
you gonna do all that?
Listen, that is me all day, every day. Yes, so I just love that kind
People
of
behind you
stuff,
shaking their head like, oh gosh, oh gosh.
They're like, we're not going on that one.
You going by yourself?
She don't need glam on a glacier. Right.
So you want to play like a mermaid, like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, but like.
What you mean, like mermaids, water, swimming?
Yes, absolutely.
What is this thing with
like
mermaids with you?
Well, I love water. I love water, and so I've always been fascinated with what is beneath the surface. And I really love, like, Netflix had this documentary called Mer People. Right, Sean? Listen, that thing right there, I started following all of them, and they were like, oh my God. So I just think it's really just so fascinating. And my son asked me once, you know, if you had a superpower, and I was like, I'd want to breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Like, that's the superpower that I would
What
want.
is Mer People?
Mer People are the mermaid culture. So they are, it's a subculture, but it's like a whole thing. Like, they got like festivals and conferences.
Under the water? Okay, all right.
No, but they embrace the mermaid concept. or the merman concept. And then they have cruises, they have competitions and things. And there's this guy, Mer Taylor. He makes these incredible, I promise before God, he makes these incredible fins, tails, but they are so gorgeous and elaborate. And he started as a kid by watching in Florida this whole, in the 60s, they had like this whole swim show with these women who would wear these beautiful costumes and things. And it was fascinating. So I've always loved that. So then I'm like, what if there's like a CIA, but for the whole mer culture?
So like they have aliens for the aliens, they have it for the mermaids.
Right, exactly. But it's their version of the CIA. Like, why do y'all keep coming in the water looking for stuff? Get out of here.
Oh, that could be dope. It could be C, like SEA.
There you go. Come on now.
Yeah.
So see there.
I got a book I'm going to recommend you. It's called Shallow Waters. It's about we got them. Oh yeah, it's about Yemi Ya. It's good. It's a fictional book.
Okay.
But it's
Do
about,
you like to read?
I love to read.
I like to read.
Girl, he will recommend the book to people that don't even read.
I love to read. I'm actually reading this beautiful story. It's actually the true story of Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Clift and their friendship and their working together, and it's beautiful. But going back to the book, yes.
No, I'm gonna give it to you if you leave. But I love the underwater exploration because I feel like the Earth is not 75% water for no reason. Like
That's right.
You hear those stories about how it probably was a huge flood.
Yeah.
And like there's so much under there, like whole other civilizations. I truly believe that.
Kim, you better not get on one of them submarines to go down there. You better not. You better not get on one of them submarines to go down there. You better not.
We need you for the upshores.
I will do my very best. I will do my best. But I mean, there's certain dramas that for me in 2016 I told my team it's all about uncharted waters. We only say yes to things we haven't done before, to spaces we have not been in before, and not only saying yes, but go out and go out into the uncharted waters and find the new storytellers, find the new characters and things like that, the new styles of storytelling. So that's where I am with that, because I still love, after all this time, I still love what I do. And that's why when I put the Miss Butterworth picture up, I was like, wow, that's me. And we're still going.
That's right.
We're still going.
All right, well, don't move. We got more with Kim Fields. When we come back, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with actress Kim Fields. All right, Charlamagne?
Now, May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
It's also my birthday month, but yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Happy early born day.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. But yes, it is.
And Refreshed by KF.
Yes.
What is that exactly? I heard you mention it earlier.
Yes. So Refreshed by KF. Thank you for asking. That's my wellness platform. It's my wellness brand. We do events. We have retreats. We have one coming up in June, and it's a space where, for me, I needed to be able to have wellness presented in a way that, for me, was accessible, that was attainable, sustainable. That didn't mean I had to eat just only green foods and have no fun. And, if I didn't have my ankle and my, neck and wrapped up and all this stuff, that I'm not going to be well. And I just felt like, well, that can't be. And I wanted to hear from people who were either on wellness journeys or healing from different things or had different products and brands that weren't getting featured in some of the more mainstream, wink, wink, mainstream area.
You can't drop no hits in here, right?
There's no wink here.
Okay, but it's not a black brand. Refreshed by KF is for literally everybody. Gotcha. And so my job, I feel like, in the wellness space is, I'm not an expert. I don't have answers, but I'm standing next to the man or next to the woman who does.
That's right.
I'm able to set a table and provide meals. What you choose to come and eat, that's on you. And that's how I feel about the wellness space. So with our retreats, I do the same kind of thing where I curate it. I personally cultivate it, the location, the spaces, the activities, activations, all of that. The refreshing friends who are coming. and just making sure the schedule, because I just start with, well, what is it that I need? Because I keep finding out that when I put out there, here's what I need, here's what I'm feeling, here's what I'm thinking, here's what's on me, the masses are like, yo, me too. And it ends up becoming that type of unique share, and an environment in a safe space. So that's Refreshed by KF. We have live conversations now. We have the IG conversations that started back in 2020. We have the retreats. We have, of course, social media, the YouTube channel, where we help, people find their inner explorer. We shine light on different subcultures, not just the mer people, but like mixologists, and just different places and spaces where you go, oh my gosh, that's really interesting. Stories and people and experiences that maybe inspire you to go, you know what, I will get up 10 minutes earlier and go walking. Or I will learn how to swim. Or I will decide to kayak for 5 minutes, or whatever it may be that just helps people come out of their comfort zones, but deal with their well-being. Our tagline is give yourself permission to be well. As an actor, I'm always finding how powerful it is when you give yourself permission to go there, right? To be even funnier, to be even more emotional, and you give yourself permission, and that's always the catchphrase in acting. And I thought, well, what if we open that up more in terms of your well-being, and we also make sure I truly am the champion for making sure that men and men's wellness is a big part of our platform. So we have refreshments, and the MEN is, more prominent, and it's to make sure that the fellas know you are welcomed here, and we will help you cultivate your wellness journey as well.
That's incredible. Where did they go to? Is there a website?
Yes, so refreshretreatbykf.com. That's the website for the retreat. And that also gives you things like our store. We just dropped our first playlist that I curated on Spotify. We, again, have Channel Refresh on YouTube. Of course, Refreshed by KF is the IG and TikTok and social media.
Gotcha.
But basically using your microphone and your platform to really impact in a different way. And that's what I feel. People ask me about legacy quite a bit, and I feel like at some point I want legacy for me not just to be these great characters, but also these great experiences and this great space that people feel like she helped me take care of myself, and not just with the gift of laughter or the gift of being seen on television, seeing somebody that looked like me, but my literal wellness as well.
I wanted to ask you, because you brought up the characters that you play.
Yeah.
You played some iconic characters. Like, that's rare for anybody. I don't care, black, white, whatever. It's rare for you to have that type of success, 3 different times. Was there ever a role that you auditioned for or even turned down that became iconic for somebody else, and you was like, damn, I should have did that?
No.
Okay.
But I do have a story in reverse. So I got a call to go in for Storm for the X-Men.
Wow.
And don't get happy. Don't do it, family. And so when I got the call, I thought, what is Hallie doing? What is she tripping? What? Don't do that, girl. But okay, one man's trash is another man's trash. So I'm like, okay. So I got my boots out and my outfit, and I was going,
white hair.
Listen, I was ready to show them Storm, only to find out that the damn thing was for the animated series.
Oh man.
Lord. I was like, oh man, wah, wah, wah.
They probably liked the way you showed up. They're like, wow, she takes it really serious. Even just voice acting. She takes voice acting serious.
No, I didn't show up for that like that. And that's all.
Man.
Well, part 5 of the Upshaws are out on Netflix.
Season 5, man.
No, he's right. It's part 5. So they did this thing. They did like a little test to see, calling it parts rather than seasons, because they would drop half and half. And so they called it parts. So it's part. I just say new episodes, new episodes and just, leave it at that.
Okay, well, parts are usually for films.
Listen, yes, Volume 6 of Love Show is now streaming.
Well, check it out. It's on Netflix right now. We appreciate you for joining us.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, it's Kim Fields. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Salute to Kim Fields for joining us this morning.
The icon, the legend.
Mm-hmm. Now let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Cher explains her dating preference. So she appeared on the Jennifer Hudson show, and they spoke about Cher's love life and why she dates younger men. Now, before we get into it, let's just say for the record, Cher has been looking great since she was younger. She's 77 years old.
Wow.
In my opinion, she looks so good to me. She looked good when she was younger. She looked good now. And her current boyfriend is 37 years old. And so there's a 40-year age difference
40
there.
gap.
And he is what's her name? Damn. Amber Rose's ex-boyfriend and baby father. But this is what
the reason I got with young men is because men my age or older, well, now they're all dead, but before, they were always terrified to approach me. And younger men were the only ones that...
They're bold.
Yeah, raised by women like me.
Now let's point out the double standard, right? If there was a man on television talking about younger men, people would just assume the women were underage. But when Cher does it, people all of a sudden understand context and know she just means younger.
Right.
Is that because she's 103 years old?
Could be.
She was.
And so everybody's younger than her?
Yeah.
Well, I also think with Cher too. Yeah, I mean, absolutely what you're saying is true. But I think with Cher too, she's 77, and the fact that she still goes out, she still hangs out. I think most people at the age of 77, 80 years old, they don't want to go to the clubs. They're not hanging out like that. They're home sleeping. And I think she's outside.
If she was an 80-something-year-old man dating even a 40-something-year-old woman, people would be calling him disgusting.
Absolutely.
And nasty.
Yep, I agree.
Oh my God.
Mappin'.
Right. No, I thought I didn't have the notes, and I did. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I'm running off of 30 minutes of sleep. All right.
Pregnant.
So, yo, shut up. And she also spoke on her boyfriend influence and her musical taste and shared who her favorite artist is.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
Tupac.
Tupac?
Wow. Because Alexander started playing me Tupac, and I was so taken aback by the depth of the words.
That's the only thing with older women, right? They gonna call you a full government. It's not like Alex or A or B. Alexander actually played Tupac Shakur in the car for me.
And she said Tupac. Okay, she added another C in there. That's her 77 kicking in. But yeah, she said she loved the depths of his music. So yeah.
Okay, Cher.
I know that's right, Cher. Wow. I know that's right, Elder Cher, but I can't say that. She look good, yo. She look good. DJ Envy, executive producing his new documentary. Congratulations. And drop a clues, Bronx. Put a bravo.
What kind of documentary you got?
Yeah, you want to explain it? It's going to be on Amazon Prime Video tomorrow. And you are executive producing it. Yes, you ain't know what your brother got going on over here.
He ain't telling me nothing about this. I can't wait to hear this.
Nah, it's called Tale of the Tape.
You want me to explain it for you?
Now I was waiting for Charlamagne to be like, Tale of the Tape? It's going to be about your ass. Nah, it's about mixtapes.
I ain't saying what?
It's about the origins of mixtapes and how mixtapes started with the DJs and how it transformed from DJs doing mixtapes to artists doing mixtapes to where it is now in the digital game. And we have interviews and conversations with J. Cole, with Kendrick Lamar, with you name it, every DJ Drama, DJ Clue, myself. And it just talks about the industry and where it's been. Combat Jack is actually on it. We've been doing this for the last 15 years, and we've just been getting footage and talking about mixtapes, because mixtapes is a lost art. Once the digital game came out and playlists came out, you don't hear anybody really doing mixtapes anymore. So we just wanted to talk about where it came from. And I always ride for the DJs, so I'm an executive producer on that project. So I'm excited about that. It comes out tomorrow.
You been sitting over here being quiet about your little successes.
No,
drop on the clues bombs for DJ Envy. Are you going to explain to this new generation what a cassette tape is?
Oh my God.
Well, you should.
You know how in interviews you always be like, explain what such and such is. Are you going to explain to the people
who don't
know?
We're going to take it back.
Are you going to explain to people what a cassette tape is?
Well, before there was playlists, there was CDs, and before there was CDs, there was cassettes, and before there was cassettes, there was vinyl. Before there was vinyl, there was ADAT. Before that, it's a cassette. They know what a cassette player is. Play the trailer.
No, they don't.
Most rappers wouldn't be where they are today without the success of mixtapes. That hustle, that grind, that do-it-yourself mentality that the mixtape game represents. That's the true spirit of hip-hop.
My mixtape. Mixtapes are important, man. Mixtape is the rawest way of getting your music out.
Christian Origin is my most popular mixtape.
While it would take hours to showcase every DJ worthy of a mention, mixtape DJs that we're about to focus on left an indelible influence on the culture and pushed hip-hop forward. But if you go back in time and just do your homework, you'll find out that mixtape started with the DJ. That's a fact. But for some reason, everybody don't give it up to them the way that they should.
And that's Royce the 5'9" actually doing the narration, so...
I love it. People can learn something from that.
Yep, and you can see that tomorrow on Prime Video, Spectrum, On Demand, and Verizon.
Yes, and you said DJ Drama gonna be on there.
DJ Drama's on there as well. Yep.
He is so cute. All right, so moving on real quick. Martinelli's apple juice being recalled, y'all. So Martinelli did a voluntary recall on the batch of their apple juice after levels of arsenic was found in it. Exposure to arsenic can cause cancer, birth defects, diabetes, and heart issues. And the state of Maryland found samples of a single lot of 1 liter bottles of the juice. No illnesses have been reported in connection to the recall. However, the exact batch being recalled is, listen, y'all, because y'all may be drinking one right now. 1 liter, which is 33.8 ounce bottles with a best by date of March 9th, 2026 or March 10th, 2026. Bottles in that batch were sent to stores from March 13th, 2023 and September 27th, 2023, with most of it shipped before July 28th, 2023. So be careful, y'all, because that is my favorite apple juice, but I want everybody to be safe because it's being recalled.
There's somebody out there right now, it's 8 in the morning, they woke up about 5 o'clock, they on their 3rd cigarette of the day. They 3rd Newport Tobacco. Hey, throw that damn apple juice out, man. That apple juice killing us.
And you so right, yo. But hitting the damn Newport Long.
They 3rd one of the morning. It's only 8 in the morning, they on their 3rd Newport talking about throw the apple juice out. The apple juice gonna kill us all.
I swear that's like a crackhead being vegan. Like what?
Crackhead. I don't eat no meat.
But you're on crack. I love it. I love it. So that's Jess With The Mess for the second hour.
All right. Now, we got Donkey Today coming up, Charlamagne.
Yes, man. 4 after the hour. We need to talk about some big back activities. Okay, there's a couple. There's a couple named Ann and Bernard McDowell. And okay, even though I think this is one of the most romantic things I've ever heard, they still need to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them.
All right. And also next hour, Jess Fix My Mess. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can call Jess right now. She'll fix your situation live on air. 800-585-1051. Donkey Today's up next, y'all.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Made it. Damn, he hard again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be Donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, May 2nd, goes to Ann and Bernard McDonough. Okay, they are 39 and 41 years old, and I am reluctantly giving them Donkey of the Day this morning because, truthfully, this is one of the most romantic stories I have ever heard. See, when you're in a relationship, you are always looking for new things to do, okay, new things to try with your significant other. You have to keep things interesting in the relationship, and these two absolutely did that. Let me read the headline for you. The headline is, Dine and Dash couple busted for hitting 5 restaurants for $1,200 in free meals. I repeat, Dine and Dash couple busted for hitting 5 restaurants for $1,200 in free meals. See, what had happened was Ann and Bernard have been accused of dining at 5 different restaurants, all within a 30-mile radius of each other, and leaving without paying their tab. Before you ask, from the pictures I see, yes, they are big backs. Okay, wide-bodied individuals, all right? One of them so big that if she wore yellow, kids would run after her thinking they missed the school bus, respectfully, okay? Now, these folks just weren't going to different restaurants, to get an item here or there. You know how you may order some chicken from KFC, but then, get your sides from Popeyes? No. These individuals who were so big they could sit on Walmart and make the prices go down were eating full-blown meals at these establishments, okay? This is the epitome of big back activity. See, God can't bless what you pretend to be, so you need to be yourself. And if you are yourself, a blessing as big as Ann's back is on its way to you. Now, let's be clear. This is gluttony to the highest degree because the couple used to go to these restaurants and they would go with a party of 6. They would order and eat large meals, which often cost upward of $400. They would eat quickly, and then 4 members of the party would exit, leaving Ann behind, and Ann would be with a little small child, like a 4-year-old child. They would leave Ann behind to pay the bill. Ann would act like she was paying the bill, okay, with a card. Then the card would get declined. Then she would say she needed to get another card from the car. She'd walk to the car. They'd ask the little boy to stay and wait for her in the restaurant. And then when the woman would get to the car, after about 10, 15 seconds, the little boy would run out to the car. Man, the clumps is wildin'. Okay, what I don't understand is if you can put this much energy into a crime of food consumption, how come you can't put that same energy into unbigging your back? And furthermore, if you can put this much energy into being a snack scammer, how come you can't put just as much energy into getting a job so you don't have to steal from people? Now, the owners of these restaurants would call police, but police would tell them this isn't an emergency, and all they could do was report the incident. This is disgusting. You call the police to report a herd of humans coming into your establishment and stealing, and nobody does anything. But imagine the urgency that would happen if they called and said their restaurant just got invaded by a herd of buffalo. Every single law enforcement division would show up and animal control to get this herd of buffalo under control. So the same sense of urgency should be applied to a herd of humans who are as big as buffaloes. Now, what's even sadder is an owner of the restaurant said they sent CCTV recordings. I guess those are the camera recordings from the restaurant. They would send the recordings from the restaurant. They would send photos. They even sent the registration plate number of the car. And the response from law enforcement was, this vehicle is connected to many people. Well, go investigate all the many people then. Now, we can take that for what it is and say, hey, the vehicle is connected to many people. Or we can say one of these individuals is so big that they get mistaken for many. When 50 Cent said many men wish death upon him, we knew that meant a lot. So you know how big one person got to be for you to refer to them as many? To be fair, though, the whole party not big backs. Just like 2 of them. And they white. So they look like Twitter eggs from 2014. But let's think about the bright side of this. I know a good romantic comedy when I hear one. Just call Alvin Gray right now. Okay? Call Alvin Gray. We about to go into production on Loving Big Backs, coming to Tubi real soon. Opening scene, we going to show them getting baptized at SeaWorld. Oh, you know what though? Hold, wait a minute. I got a better name for this romantic comedy. We can change Ann's name to Stella and call it How Stella Got Her Big Back. That's it. That's it right there. Please give Ann and Bernard McDonough the biggest hee-haw. And let's not forget what they did is wrong, and that's why they were arrested and charged with 5 counts of fat fraud and charged with 4 counts of theft.
Jesus. Well, rightfully so. They should have been.
That's right.
Said fat fraud.
Yes, yo.
Jesus.
But
I know they ain't put regular handcuffs on them either, but that's a whole different story.
How Ann got her big back.
Yes. we got to change her name to Stella, though. We changed her name to Stella for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
How Stella got her big back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. All right.
What do we call Alvin Gray?
I'm going to call him, yo. Although Alvin Gray do have a movie called Check Please, where they run out on checks. But they got big back. Yeah, he does. So my man is out here.
Stop playing, man.
Working for real. You gotta watch it. It's another one. Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime, YouTube, and Tubi.
Man, stop.
It is, yo, for real. Y'all don't ever believe nothing I say. But for real, it's called Check Please, and they do that. It's a movie about guys running out on the check, but it's funny. It's a storyline behind it and everything.
Man, you is not lying. I just looked it up, man. Alvin Gray. Man, hold on, man. Yeah. Hold on. Alvin Gray got the rapper who got shot in the hill, the nurse that saw the baby on the highway, and Check Please.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to hold. Now, this one I got to watch. He got one called Blackwater Sasquatch.
Oh, my God. That's the number one.
No.
That's the one. You got to say Blackwater Sasquatch is really good.
It's about Bigfoot?
I ain't gonna tell you.
What is going on here?
Yeah, but it's good though. It's black though.
All right.
It's like a black film.
I'm watching that. That's gonna get me to Tubi. I'm watching that today, and it's free.
Oh my goodness!
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Now,
don't try to do that because when your little documentary come out tomorrow, you gonna want us to watch it. So don't try to do all that, DJ Envy. Anyway, and then when we come back,
can we go? Can we pay some bills?
Let's go.
All right. Up next, Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. Holla at Jess right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Tell her, baby. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God. I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it. Fix my mess. Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess because my advice is real.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess to fix my mess. And we have Q on the line. Q, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's your question for Jess?
So, good morning. My question is, my son's father is incarcerated. This is the third time he's incarcerated, and I was wondering, do you think I should wait on him or just move on with my life?
This is the third time. What are the crimes? Like, what is he doing? Are they petty crimes? Like what is it? If you don't mind me asking.
Sure, no, I don't mind. Just selling drugs for each time.
Okay. Did you ever give him an ultimatum? Yo, it's either this life or me, your family, me and your son. You ever give him one?
I have.
And what is his response to that? I mean, I see what his action is to that, but what is his response?
That's the only thing he knows. He never had a job. He grew up in the system, so he don't like nobody telling him what to do. He can't see himself going into a job and making a little bit of money. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he's one of those. So, you need to move on. What do you mean one of those? When I say one of those, I mean one who blames everything on the color of his skin, one who uses it for like an excuse to fall back on. Yo, this is all I know. Why are you limiting yourself, dummy? Like, I'm sorry, no disrespect, but no, you're raising a son, and that's not what, you know what I'm saying? The sins of his father can't fall on him like that. You know what I'm saying? We're already born into sin. Nah, and it's your job to raise him and change that pattern. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. If he has excuses like that, because that's all they are excuses. This is all I know. I'm not about to go work for somebody. I got it, but you in jail. You're in jail, and believe me, you're on the street working for somebody as well. So let's not let these people play with us. These men. No. Yep. Move on. You're greater than that, and you also have a son to raise the right way. Okay.
Yeah. Please move on, boo.
Thank you.
No problem.
Congratulations on your pregnancy.
Thank you, girl.
Good luck. We got Sarah on the line. Sarah, what's your question for Jess?
Hey, DJ Envy.
Good morning.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, girl.
Do you? So, Jess, you are beautiful. Congratulations with your pregnancy. You are glowing.
Thank you, baby girl. What's up?
So, okay, it's a little bit of a story, but I'm dating a guy, very new, literally like 2 months in. Mm-hmm. He is a dope guy. You know how you get the feeling when you're like, okay, this can go somewhere. Mm-hmm. He is very chivalrous. His birthday is coming up. And I wanted to get him a gift. Now, he's kind of one of those guys that wear, like, the Gucci Louis Prada. So I just feel like I kind of have to match that energy. I was going to get him a nice watch.
Okay.
Like, a little bit up of the price point. And the issue is, though, I've done this before, and it didn't go well.
Okay. You said he is an expensive type of guy. He does like brands and luxury and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Okay. And you have done this, meaning that you have treated a guy with luxury before, and what? They walked out on you, or it didn't work, or like you were used?
did not buy me a Valentine's Day gift. Literally let go. Came back after Valentine's Day and was like, hey, boo.
Okay. And you're scared that it's going to be like this with him.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to change who I am because that's who I am. Yeah. I do it from the bottom of my heart. It's not about necessarily the price point. But I also don't want to look like a simp.
Yeah, and you don't want to be taken advantage of constantly over and over. Let me ask you a question and be totally honest with me. Do you lead with your money? Like, do you lead with things like this?
No, I prefer the guy to lead.
Yeah, I ain't asked you what you prefer. I asked you what you did. Now, do you? Because you said you've done this before. So you probably. And I've done this. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you. Like, and I had to learn to stop doing that. Like, years ago. No, if you show a guy that no matter what, like, this is who you are, you just buy extravagant gifts and nice gifts and all that, he's going to always expect it because that's what we led with. Well, I led with it. That's what you lead with. You got to change that. That's not changing who you are. That's making a guy, like, respect you above all of that. Respect you first, because you work hard for your money. You ain't just out here splurging. You're not tricking on nobody. But that's what a guy can take it as when we lead with it.
Okay. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to hear me. I want you to listen because you can hear me. It can go on one ear and right out the other. So I think what you should do is don't jump out there with the watch. I think you should do something more gestural. Like, I think you should plan like a nice dinner, something like that. Or like get in his head. What does he like to do? Not what does he like to wear? What does he like to flash? Like, what does he like to do? Do something that's more meaningful than that. Even though you say that's not who you are, but that's who you can start being. And then you got to make him earn that rollie or whatever you going to get. Because I got a feeling you rollie talking.
I'm chilling, but no, that actually makes sense. Because I think he would like a thoughtful, like, dinner on the rooftop with friends.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got to watch. And then watch for his reaction, boo. Right before I let you go, I'm gonna tell you, watch for his reaction. If he looks like he's really enjoying, because you can feel a guy's energy. If he's blown away by that, that's how you know you got him, and that's what's up. But if he looks like, okay, where's the gift, or like, you'll be able to tell because this is all too familiar to you. Then get the hell out of there. Word.
Exit last word. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem, baby.
All right, have a good one, mama. Good luck. Jess Fix My Mess. 800. Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. Caller now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
X about me.
Relationship problems?
X about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
X about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
This is Carmen.
Hey,
Good morning.
Good morning, Carmen. What's your question for Jess?
So, Jess, my son is being sexually harassed at his high school.
By his what?
At his high school.
Okay.
By 2 administrators because of his sexual orientation. So, how would you deal with that?
I would call the cops. First of all, how old is he?
He's 15.
Okay. And what is his sexual orientation? What do you...
So he's gay.
Okay.
And
I mean, because he could be bi, he could be... Yeah. Okay, so he's gay.
Yeah.
And they're men?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's uncomfortable, I'm imagining. He told you this.
Right. So we've been to the school board. We've spoken to the principal. The guy told my son, he said something to my son. And instead of my son engaging and going back and forth with him, he gave the guy a thumbs up. And the guy says to my 15-year-old son, "Oh, I know what you do with that thumb." And then says, "You probably use both of them."
Jesus.
An administrator is talking this way to a 15-year-old student?
Yes, my son is also friends with one of the administrator's daughters because there's 2 of them. The daughter says, "Yeah, he calls you, the F, FGC, that word, and he calls you the B word. I don't know why he doesn't like you." Okay,
so he's being assaulted and harassed, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what came out of you going to the board and you know, local authorities? Like,
I didn't go to local authorities yet.
Okay.
I just went to the board first.
What came out of that?
Once I tried to, they're just basically like, oh, there's an investigation pending.
But he still has to go to the school every day, though, and be humiliated by these two administrators.
And he did this in a classroom full of students.
Oh, yeah, girl, I would definitely make this a thing. You know, listen, the internet is used for a bunch of things, and it's a gift and a curse, but it also is a vehicle to get everything out there and to bring awareness as well. So I would be going crazy. Where do y'all live?
We're in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Okay, I would definitely be going crazy. Get somebody to post, to repost, and you need to tell him to get online. Now, if he's not that type of person where he doesn't want to go through all this, because he is still 15 and he's very young and probably still growing into who he is and trying to figure out his own identity and everything like that. I wouldn't do that, but me as a mom, I would be going crazy. So I would definitely go to local authorities for sure, because if the school is not going to take it as serious enough, it's because that can promote that can make him hurt himself. That can promote suicidal thoughts. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. You know, I know you love your baby and I know he loves his life, but he has to go to school every day and deal with this. This is humiliation.
Right.
You know, so I would definitely go to local authorities just to at least have a paper trail so everybody can see there's a history that you are a mom who's been trying to get this out there for the longest time. And you need justice for your son, because that's not fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so no, get ahead of that for sure. And I'm sorry that he has to go through that.
Thank you guys so much.
No problem.
All right, Jess Fix My Mess. Now, you can call her each and every Thursday, 800-585-1051. When we come back, Jess With The Mess.
Yes.
What we talking about?
With the mess. Y'all, I got so many jobs in here. Hold on. All right. Mother-daughter duo arrested for fraud. A COVID scam.
Okay, we'll get into that
paying
next.
attention all day, yo.
Me, you, and you've been tired all day. Mother and daughter scam, I heard it. We'll get to it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So mother-daughter duo arrested for fraud. A mother and daughter from New York were arrested for their involvement in a fraudulent scheme targeting COVID-19 relief funds. Andrea, 57 years old, and her daughter, Alicia, 37. Andrea was a longtime city employee, and her daughter is a financial advisor and accountant. Together, they defrauded the U.S. Small Business Administration out of almost $1.7 million through the EID disaster loan. The EID loan is Economic Injury Disaster Loan program. They submitted over 165 fraudulent applications on behalf of people that they know, falsely claiming that they owned qualifying businesses with at least 10 employees. In reality, most of these businesses did not exist. They were arrested in 2021 and pled guilty to several charges, including wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. They asked the judge for leniency, but were denied. How you gonna ask the judge for leniency after like 1.7 million? What are you talking about? Andrea was sentenced to only 3.5 years, and her daughter was sentenced to 2 years in prison and 6 months on house arrest. That's still a slap on the wrist for all of this. And they were sentenced on Friday. They have until August 2nd to turn themselves into prison, so they still got their whole summer.
Yeah, and I just want y'all to know that all you folks who scammed the government during COVID, y'all going to prison.
Yes.
And I told y'all this when the scams first started happening, when we first started hearing about the government doing these PPP loans and small business loans and all of this other stuff. I told y'all was going to end up in PPP prison. You will not escape the long arm of the law. You thought you could make a fake LLC, huh? You thought you was going to get that money and live happily ever after, huh? Nope. Enjoy this summer because you don't have too many left, because it's a 10-year statute of limitations. They got a whole decade to be locking y'all up. And it's gonna happen.
And I think it's so funny when somebody just out enjoying themselves and then they get hooked.
They think it's over.
Yeah, they think it's over after years and years. I got away with that.
And you got 10 years.
Listen.
You'll see.
Yep. Moving on, Beyonce and Shaboozey make history. Shaboozey's record, A Bar Song, jumped from number 6 to number 1 on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart. The song is a play on Tipsy by Jaquan. It's dope. You ever heard it before?
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely hard, I like it. The song jumped from Beyonce's Texas Hold'em to the number 2 spot after 10 weeks at number 1. This song also made history. Shaboozey being number 1 and Beyonce being number 2 is the first time 2 black artists have led the Hot Country chart back to back. So Shaboozey was featured on 2 songs on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, and the songs are called Spaghetti and then Sweet Honey Buckin'.
Okay.
So,
well, congratulations to both of them.
Man, yeah, Shaboozey is getting his because he's been doing country for a while.
I said both of those women.
Shaboozey is a man.
Disrespectful.
I don't listen to country music. I'm trying to rock
You're
with you.
disrespectful. You can hear his voice. Well, you know what though? You should. You're right.
You can't
salute
do
to
that. I was
Shaboozey.
gonna say, come on,
Salute to Shaboozey. Just
because
salute.
they're gonna be like, oh, what does a man sound like?
Exactly.
All right. Oh, and then other short news that really don't nobody care about. Kim K and OBJ call it quits. Man, we were really rooting for them too.
Were you?
No. No. It's probably because he did he retire?
No, he retired.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind. Maybe it's for other reasons. I thought that he... Oh, no, he's not with the Ravens anymore.
No, he's not with
right?
the Ravens.
Okay.
Ravens released him.
Okay, so the Ravens released
He's a
him.
free
Okay,
agent, that's right.
So they broke up. But that is Jess with the Mess for the 3rd hour. And happy Thursday, y'all.
All right. Thank you, Jess. Now, when we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix, 800-585-1051. Get your request in. And it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. I want to salute to everybody heading out to Vegas today. It's the Lovers and Friends Festival weekend. That's the huge concert that Usher puts on, and so many R&B artists are going to be on there. They're having a whole festival weekend. They're doing a huge day party the day before, so it's the Lovers and Friends R&B day party. That's tomorrow, so I'll be DJing that, and I'll be at Hardin DJing as well. So I'm excited about that. There's so many artists that's going to be performing, from Usher, Little John, Ludacris, every R&B you could possibly imagine will be performing on that stage on
Atlanta.
Saturday.
It seemed like everybody from Atlanta.
Nah, it's more than that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it could be some Atlanta bias because it is Usher's festival.
That's going to be lit in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah, let's not act like it might not be some Atlanta bias. You know what else I was thinking about, too? I was thinking about Eric Adams from earlier, when Eric Adams said it's despicable that schools would allow another country's flag to fly in our country.
Yep.
Like, I should have gave him donkey today, because you're the mayor of New York City, right? And it's one of the most diverse cities in all of America. Like, you have to add context to that statement when you say it's despicable that schools would allow another country's flag to fly in our country. So it's what, Puerto Ricans shouldn't fly their flag?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like other people who come here from other countries who are proud to be Americans, but also proud of, where they come from, they should be allowed to fly their flag.
Well, this country was built on other countries, right? It was built on immigrants coming here building this land.
That's what I'm saying. So it just sounds crazy to say it's despicable that schools would allow another country's flag to fly in our country. Now, I understand what he's saying. If, these students took down the American flag and, put up another flag, then I understand that logic. But you can't just cast a wide net and say it's despicable that schools would allow another country's flag to fly in our country. You got to add context to that, Mayor Adams.
That's right. Well, when we come back, we got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Jess, you talked about we were talking about the Lovers and Friends, and we said it was Atlanta heavy, but it's not. You got Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, Snoop, Sierra, Ludacris, TLC, Neo, Escape, Genuine, Mario, SWV, Ja Rule, Ashanti, Nelly, Gwen Stefani, Lil Wayne, Backstreet Boys, Alicia Keys, Brandy, Monica, Jodeci, Robin Thicke, T-Pain, Jeremiah.
Ain't enough microphones.
Pretty Ricky, Kelly Rowland, Kerry Hilson, Drew Hill, David Banner, Little Flip, Jay Holiday, Trina, A. Marie, Tyrese, Black, Timberland,
like
Sean Paul, Keisha Cole, Paul Wall, Twister, Cameron, Juvenile, Method Man, Redman, Jeezy, Fat Joe, T.I., E40, Fabulous, Lupe Fiasco, Too Short, Ying Yang Twins, Nina Scott, Black, 702 Plus, and J-Quan.
All right.
All of them.
By the way, ain't nobody complaining about opening that show. Please let me get out of here. I cannot be the last person on this show.
Damn, yo.
A lot of people
promoter. Jesus. Well, this weekend, your girl Jess Hilarious will be in Louisville, Kentucky. Make sure you get your tickets. Shout out to 93.1 down there. That's the station there for listening to The Breakfast Club every morning. And then also, I got 4 shows. So it's 2 Friday and then 2 Saturday, y'all. I love y'all, but I cannot do shows on Sundays because I got a job. So get your tickets at JessHilariousOfficial.com or LouisvilleComedy.com. I see you, Louisville.
All right. Well,
Louisville, my bad.
Louisville. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, and the positive note is simple. Before you rush in and save people or attempt to save people, make sure you're not interrupting their karma. Okay? Have a blessed day.
I like that one.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?